Hello. This is the third video on trigonometric identities. So far we have learnt few of the basic rules. One of the things which we learned is that sine squared theta plus cos squared theta, as long as theta is the same angle, is equal to 1. Okay, and this actually gives us sine squared theta equals 1 minus cos squared theta, and if I want to rearrange that in terms of cos squared, then that's 1 minus sine squared theta. We also know that sine theta over cos of theta is equal to 1. Makes tan theta, right? So these are the things which we already know, right? We also know that sine of any angle has got a reciprocal of cosec. Okay, so basically cosec is 1 over sine. Likewise cos has got 1 over sec. Okay, which means that sec is equal to 1 over cos. Okay, and we also know that tan is 1 over cot, or in other words cot is 1 over tan, right? They are reversible. Right, let's get back to this one. We need to simplify this, right? What I would do, I won't touch sine cubed for the time being, okay, because I can see that I've got cosec here, and we already know that cosec is 1 over sine. So if I just write it down again, sine cubed x times 1 over sine x, and if I just carry on, I can see the same thing here. I've got cos cubed x, and sec, we know that sec is actually 1 over cos, right? So that will give me 1 over cos x, right? So now I can see I've got cubic function here, I mean sine of cube x, and I've got 1 over sine, so that can be cancelled out with 1 of that, which leaves me with sine squared at the top. So I've got sine squared x. If I do exactly, so I cancel that with that, okay, I had sine cubed, so I'm left with sine squared. I have to do exactly same thing here, so cos cubed shared by cos x is cos squared x, and we know that sine squared theta plus cos squared theta is 1, so sine squared x plus cos squared x would be 1. So that's my final answer. Okay, now let's try another one, another simplifying question. If I've got sec a minus sec a sine squared a, if you think that you can simplify this, you can pause the video, you can try it, okay, and then you can play this video again. Right, what I would do, I would write sec a minus sec a again. Okay, I know that, you know, sine squared, no, sine squared can be 1 minus cos squared, isn't it? Okay, so sine squared can be 1 minus cos squared a, right? So which means now sec a can be written down as 1 over cos a. Okay, take away 1 over cos a again, and 1 minus cos squared a, right? So now if I look at this question, I don't think I should have done that. I mean, I probably would have been better off with that. Now what I can do is, if I just change that, if I go back to this one, and I leave sine squared here, if I just leave sine squared here, sine squared a and sine squared a, I can see that 1 minus cos a is common in this term as well as here. So what I would do is I will take that out as a common. 1 over cos a, outside the bracket, which means that if that is taken outside the bracket, I'm left with 1. That has gone outside the bracket as well, so I'm left with sine squared a. Now I know that 1 minus sine squared theta is equal to cos squared theta, right? So which means that I have got 1 minus sine squared a, which can be written down as cos squared a. Now that cos a can be cancelled out with that, okay, which leaves me with cos of a, and that's the final answer for this question, right? Okay, I'm going to look for a proof here. So if I look for a proof, how would you prove that 1 plus tan squared theta is equal to sec squared? Let's say if you need to prove this, what would you do? Now what I will do, I will start with sine squared theta plus cos squared theta equals 1. Okay, identity, so has to be equal to 1, right? Now because I need to make tan squared, so I need to divide all these terms by cos squared, because sine squared theta over cos squared theta will make tan squared, right? So I divide everything by cos squared. Now sine squared theta divided by cos squared theta makes tan squared theta. Cos squared theta divided by cos squared theta is 1, and 1 over cos squared theta is sec squared theta. Okay, I can rearrange it like we saw before. Okay, so 1 plus tan squared theta is equal to sec squared theta. That's what we need to prove. Okay, so this is how we make that proof. Thanks for watching.